Hey everyone, Star Knight here. For today's video, we're gonna be drawing some very special people in their special day. By the time this video is uploaded, yesterday was Sunghoon's birthday and today we have Mickey. So I wish both of them a very happy birthday. That's why today I decided to draw both of them. Since Sunghoon had his birthday first, we're gonna draw him first today. For his piece, I decided to do something what comes to my mind whenever I hear his name or whenever I see him. And a lot of people call him the Ice Prince because of his skating background. So that's why I did a skating piece for him. For this piece, I imagined him skating on top of the ice with so many beautiful colors in the sky. So right now we're just sketching our character. Before I actually started drawing someone, I first watched some of his skating videos. And he looks really cool while skating. So for this part, I tried exploring different poses. It took me a long time to look for a reference. I was very indecisive of what pose I want for Sunghoon. I wasn't sure if I want him to be in a plain pose or maybe in a more exaggerated pose. But yeah, I decided to go with my first idea. After sketching the overall pose, we're now sketching the hair and the clothes. For his outfit, I actually used one of the outfits he wore while skating as a reference. But for some special twist, I added some crystals. It will make the clothes look more shinier. After sketching our character, we're now adding the gray color of our piece. One thing I really love with Sunghoon, because of his pale skin, he can look like a cold and cool character. And also his visuals. A lot of people keep saying he looks way better in person, especially in concerts. Like, imagine him looking good already in pictures. What more if you actually see him in real life? So now we're just adding the shadows and the details on the gray color. One thing that gave me a hard time here is figuring out where the lighting is coming from. Most of the stuff here just came out of my imagination because I couldn't find the right reference. I had to rely here a lot with my general knowledge. So now we're doing the hair. I say this a lot in most of my videos, but one advice I could give while doing the hair is take it as a big shape. Instead of focusing on each detail of the hair, divide them into different sections. As you can see here, when I'm doing the shadows, I usually do big shadows. And then later, I start putting the small details, the small highlights, just so we're not overwhelmed with all of the strands of the hair. Then after the hair, we're now starting to work on with the clothes. Earlier, I also sketched the parts where I'm gonna put the crystals. I looked up a lot of reference to see what do adult male usually wear while skating. And I saw a lot of beautiful piece that has so many glitters and crystals, and I want to put that in my piece. So to make the outfit special, I picked something from someone's previous outfit when he was skating, and I added my own touch and designs. I remember one time when I tried skating, I looked so dumb. Since it was my first time and I have really bad balance, I keep falling on the ice. So at some point we decided to rent one of those polar bear that usually the kids use for guiding, and I still fall a lot. It was the worst. And after that, I remember my feet being so sore. It turns out the skates that I used were actually too small for me. That's why I was suffering a lot from pain. For this part, everything was going well until I realized something. The canvas was only showing up to the knee part, so I decided to adjust the ratio of the canvas and make sure that the skating is actually shown. I feel like it wouldn't make any sense if I keep saying the piece is about skating and we can't even see the feet. So after adding the gray color of the background, we're now playing with the color balance. For this part, I had a really hard time picking the colors. Since as I mentioned earlier, I couldn't find the right reference. Here, we're starting to add the details on top of the clothes. Spoiler, I actually changed the yellow crystals to a blue crystal. Here, we're putting shadings of blue, and then we're gonna make this ombre effect transitioning to white. I saw Sunghoon wearing one of this outfit, and I wanted to somehow put the design in the clothes that I'm gonna do. We're also starting to work on with the background here. I want to give her a lot of coolness vibes, like a piece that will be so refreshing for your eyes. Because as I said earlier, before I started working on this piece, I first watched a lot of Sunghoon's skating videos, and I was so mesmerized with a lot of his performance. So I just added some sequins on Sunghoon's pants to give more bling to the piece. For our beautiful night sky, I decided to add some Aurora Borealis. And I felt like it will be so cool if the lights are coming from somewhere near Songhoon's back. It looks like while he's skating, he's leaving a beautiful trail of light. I used Add Glow to give more effects to the light. And then I used the Liquify tool to give the effects of like the dancing lights. I also decided to remove the building since I felt like it will ruin the mood. So we're just adding the final touches, the final highlights. Overall, drawing Sunghoon was really fun. I hope you enjoyed watching me draw our cute ice prince. So here's my little special something for Sunghoon's birthday. I had a lot of fun putting the details on Sunghoon's outfit, and as you all know, the Christmas season is around the corner. So I feel like the snow and the skating fits the whole vibe. For our final piece, we will be drawing Nikki, since today is his special day. Here's a quick speed paint on how we did this sketch. I found this cool reference of him and I want to put him in this kind of punk style. So here we're putting the grayscale color for Nikki. You know, I was really surprised when I heard Nikki's age. He's very young. Like compared to other members, if you look at their pictures, you're gonna think Jongwon or Sonu is the youngest. So yeah, it was really surprising. And whenever Nikki dances, it's really mature. Like we can all agree he has a very strong vibe whenever he dances. You're not gonna think he's a young teenager. After putting the shadow on the face, we're now working on the hair. His hairstyle in this reference was actually very cool, and I wanted to capture that. So I'm just following the sketches that I did for the hair, and it was very easy since most of the strands are just going down. And surprisingly, his hairstyle really works together with his outfit. Then after putting the hair, we're now working on the clothes. I didn't really pay attention with the chin part of the face since it's gonna be covered. So since there's a lot of details with the clothing, I divided them into three sections. One is the long sleeve, and then the vest, and then the pants. Then each section I did the shading, so it wasn't really that difficult. After we did the grayscale color, we're now working on with the colors. I'm also adjusting the brightness and the contrast for the piece. Then here, as you can see, I didn't do any gray colors for the pants. I just went on with the colors. Since the pants is mostly bright orange, I just went straight to it. Sometimes we just need to trust our feelings and trust the process. One tip I can give when doing shadows is always keep in mind that when shadow forms in a material or in an outfit, they're usually triangles. That's what I notice when I usually follow references. Then after doing the harsh shadows, we're now blending them. As you can see here, I'm adjusting the colors a lot. After working with the character, we're now doing the background. Doing the background wasn't easy because there's a lot of symmetrical lines. I need to make sure that the measurement of the lines go the right way so it won't look wonky. I use a lot of straight line for this part, and I decided to just follow the reference. I've been doing a lot of Enhypen content, and I really enjoy drawing all of them. To be honest, I had a really hard time looking for an idea for Niki's birthday concept. Unlike Sunghoon, when I decided I'm gonna draw him and I started looking for an idea, suddenly the word ice prince pops up to my mind. So I decided to put him in a skating concept. But overall, drawing Niki's was really something new for me. I usually go for the cute and aesthetic style, and doing something cool and playing with very strong colors was something new for me. Overall, I enjoyed drawing Niki. I was very satisfied of the result. We are now drawing near the end, everyone, so we're just putting the final touches. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. And here's our little special piece for Niki's birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Drawing Sunghoon and Nikki today was really fun. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. For more contents like this, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. Once again, I wish both Sunghoon and Nikki a very happy birthday. Have a cozy day everyone and see you next time.